Hello everyone, I am Dr. Chitra, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, Professional Accounting. In this video, we are going to see the 14 principles of management. Yes, he is the developer, that is, he developed the 14 principles of management, that is Henry Fayol. He is called as Henry Fayol. Yes, he is also known as father of modern operational management theory. Yes. What do you mean by a principle? This principle refers to a fundamental truth or belief, or it is a course of action to be followed. So it is used as a guide to serve an actions. That is we are calling as a principle. Yes, about Henry Fayol. So Henry Fayol was a French engineer and the industrialist. Actually, he developed a book named General and Industrial Management. First, the book was written in French. Later, it was translated in English. The book named General and Industrial Management. Next, we will see what are the 14 principles given by the Henry Fayol to the management. So, division of work, authority and responsibility. Third one is discipline. And fourth one is unity of command. Fifth one is unity of direction. Sixth one is alignment of interest. Then seventh one is remuneration of employees. Eighth one is centralization. Ninth one is scalar chain. Then 10 order. 11 equity. 12 stability of personnel of tenure. 13 one is initiative. Then 14th one is esprit de corps. Let us see one by one what is division of work first. So what do you mean by division of work? So division of work is nothing but the total work is divided into a different sections or different parts. Why we are dividing the total work is into different sections? For example, if you take in the garments factory, stitching a shirt involves various steps, various process. For example, cutting and stitching, then buttoning, ironing, packing. So if you are dividing these each activity into different sections, that is different part, it is easy to finish the work within an effective time. So the persons who are involved in the particular work may be familiar in that job. So then only we are dividing the total work into different parts for the expectation of the work. The next one is authority and responsibility. What do you mean by authority? Authority is the official right of the person. It comes by the virtue as a position. For example, if a person is appointed as a manager in the organization, by virtue, because of his position, he gets some authority. That is authority as a manager. So that is called authority. So authority can be delegated. So what do you mean by delegation? Means transfer of authority from one person to the other person. In case of the absence of a manager, the assistant manager can take the authority of the manager. So it is called as authority. Then responsibility. Responsibility is the duty or obligation of an individual. What they have to do, what is their role in the organization, that is their responsibility. So every individual, that is every subordinate, has to have their own responsibilities in the organization. So that is called authority and responsibility. You can delegate the authority, but you can never delegate the responsibility. Next one is discipline. So Fayol keep on insisting the discipline because everyone should be in the organization maintain the discipline. So should be maintain the punctuality, sincerity. So he keep on insisting the discipline. So if the leader or some other person who is the superior, if they are in the correct position, if they are in the discipline, they are following the well disciplined activity, the subordinates also will follow. He never concentrate on fine or punishment given to the workers. So if the leader is correct, the followers also will be correct. So that is called discipline. Next one is unity of command. So what do you mean by unity of command? According to this principle, an employee should receive the orders from only one superior, because only one superior, if it is that, the subordinates receive the command from their superior. If there are so many superiors or that, the subordinates will confuse where they have to communicate, where they have to respond, where they have to decision their workers. So in that time, so if there is only one superior, the subordinates will be response to the particular superior only. So that is called unity of command. There should be no more than one superior should not be there for their subordinates. There should be only one superior. That is called unity of command. Yes. Next one is unity of direction. What do you mean by direction? So everybody in the organization work, they are directed towards to achieve the goal of the organization. So that is only unity of direction. Both the superior and the subordinate in the organization, everybody directed towards to achieve the objective or goal of the organization. So that is called unity of direction. That is one command, one plan. Next principle of management is subordination of individual interest to the common interest. So under this principle, the individual interest should be eliminated. Only the common interest or the organization interest should be considered in the organization. So the interest of the person should not take priority. They will not given the priority to the particular person, that is laziness and their individual interest. So it should be eliminated and only concentrated on the common interest of the organization. The next one is remuneration of personnel. Henry Fayol also believed that the correct remuneration should be given to the employee to motivate the employees. So if we are giving the correct remuneration to them for their work, they will be motivated to work towards the goal of the towards to achieve the goal of the organization. So the remuneration should be correct to their level, that is to their job satisfaction. So Fayol holds the view that the remuneration payable to the employees should be fair and should give maximum satisfaction to both the employers and the employees. It should not be minimum level or should not be a maximum level. So the remuneration should be fair. Next, centralization. The next principle is centralization. So centralization means the concentration of authority at a particular place. Only the superiors have the authority to take decisions in the organizations. So others, the decision making power or the authority will not be delegated to the subordinates or to the next cadre persons. So only the particular, that is the superiors, the managers only having the authority to take decisions regarding the organizational matters. So they will not discuss with any decision regarding the decision matters regarding the organization. They will never discuss with the subordinates. So only the authority will be in a particular person is called the centralization. So what do you mean by decentralization? That just opposite to the centralization. So here the dispersal of authority, the decision making power, the subordinates, that is the lower level employees also get a chance to involve in the decision making process. So they also get the chance to involve. So that is called decentralization. Here Fayol defined that centralization at lowering the importance of the subordinate role, because in centralization only the superior has the role. The subordinates, they do not have any role in the organization. So it is only suitable for, that is small organizations. Only some superiors have the power, because it is only suitable for small organization. Decentralization is increasing the importance, because everybody in the organization have the role to participate in decision making or some other thing in the industry. So decentralization is suitable for the large scale industry. So he believes that the centralization or decentralization depends upon the level, that is level of the organization. That is, he insisted, the degree to which centralization or decentralization should be adopted depends on the specific organization in which manager is working. So that is called a centralization and decentralization. Scalar chain. What do you mean by scalar chain? Yes, it is a chain, it is a order, it is a chain of superiors ranging from the highest to the lowest position. If you see the diagram, you can clearly, that is A, from the A, B, C, D, E. Here this side, that is right hand side, A to I. Because A is the superior, the next persons are called the next level cadres, maybe the subordinates. So if the person, that is if A wants to communicate any other information to their below level cadres. He has to communicate. If A wants to communicate any information to E, he has to communicate to B. Then B has to communicate to C. Then C has to do D to E. So in this order only they have to communicate the information. They will never pass on. So they have to follow the order. This is called the scalar chain. So it is the chain of superiors ranging from the higher level to the lower level. So every communication should be in the order. This is also called the line of authority. Yes, order. What do you mean by order? Order means everything should be in a proper place. So Fayol insisted that everything or every person should be in a correct order. So he classified the order into two categories. So first one is material order and second one is social order. So material means it is related to the resources, that is raw materials or some other thing related into the organization. So a place for everything and everything in its place. So if it is a particular machinery or particular raw material, that should be a place. So it should not be in somewhere. What is the place fixed to that for that property? The material should be in that proper place. It should not be moved here and there unnecessarily. So that is material order. Then social order. Social order is related to the persons working in the organization. So a place for everyone and everyone in his place. If there is a particular place for manager, the manager should be in their place, in that particular place. So he should not move here and there. He should not be sitting in the other place. So there should be a place for everybody. So there have to be maintained in their particular place. This is called order. The next principle is equity. Yes, equity means all are equal. That is, all employees in the organization should be treated as equally as possible. So everybody, that is the manager or some other, the top level management or middle level management, so they have to treat all the employees in the organization as same. So they should be fair. So they should not give some importance to some particular groups, or it should not be there. So everybody treated as fair. That is called equity. Yes, stability of tenure of person. What do you mean by stability? Yes, the persons working in the organization should not be terminated again and again. So if you want to retain the good employees or skilled employees or priority, you have to give the priority to the skilled employees. Then only you can develop the organization. So retaining the productive employees. What do you mean by productive employees? Skilled employees. Yes. So you have to retain you have to give the high priority to the particular productive employees. We have to retain. You should not be transfer, or you should not be tenure the persons again and again, or you should not tenure the persons unnecessarily from one department to another department or one branch to another branch. So it should not be there. So that is called stability of tenure of persons. That's all employee should not be shifted unnecessarily from one job to another. So it will make them to involvement. It will make them to reduce the involvement in work. So it should not be that. So stability of tenure of person is one of the principles of management. The next one is initiative. So everybody have given the chance to take initiative, that is, take some innovative steps in the organization for the development of the organization. So the management should take steps to encourage the workers to be initiative, to be innovative. Then only they can give their involvement towards the work. So that is called initiative. The last principle of management is esprit de corps. So what do you mean by esprit de corps? Yes, it is team spirit. It is nothing but team spirit. So all the employees in the organization should be unity of work. We need unity of work. So good teamwork gives the best result. So Fayol also always believes that the teamwork gives the best result. So the management should encourage the harmony, that is cooperative, that is coordination between the employees. So and general good feelings among the workers. So he always believes that team spirit. So that is called esprit de corps. So these are the 14 principles of management. Thank you.